Hey everybody, it's Seti the Wind Sage, and welcome back to Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 2 Sister Generation. In the last episode, we finally put an end to CFW magic. However, that proved to, as well as to help us, to equally as badly screw us over. It seems by defeating all the four felons, it only aided to help the Diety of Sin revival. And so, yeah, with nothing else we can do, all we can do right now is go straight to Game Industry Graveyard and prevent the revival. Now, in this episode, there's a few things I want to mention. One, I'm pretty sure we're at the final battle. Like, we're probably going to have, like, one more fight with Underling and Werechew. But I think we're coming up to the end of our journey. I'm not sure, and I don't think this is the finale. It might be, I don't know. Watch there be, like, a whole other chapter than there's egg on my face, but anyway. We're in chapter 6, and I'm pretty sure this is where the first Nep game ended off last time. But anyway, I'm gonna treat this as if we were at least getting close to the end, because we seem to be at endgame territory. So part of the thing I did is I actually kind of optimized, I feel, what would be the best party. So here's the 8 people going into the final battle with us. In the front lines, and our A team is Netgear, Uni, Blanc, and Tekken. Now, this might seem a little weird that I have Compa in my party after all the neglect I've given her. But, hear me out. Compa, sole purpose, Compa's not going to be seeing battle, but she has the reduce SP requirements for special attacks, which is actually really good for Netgear. And yeah, like, among all the skills that she can get, I feel this is one of the best ones she could get. I mean, I guess Marvy has it, but she also has magical defense and I'll help. And yeah, while Marvy also has some of the better, like, backup attacks for, like, EXE drive, I think I think this is just better, honestly. So yeah, Comp is gonna get a little bit of love. Also, since I'm not gonna be using Rom and Ram just, like, in my main party, I'm gonna bring them both anyway. Rom's gonna be paired up with Uni because the magical defense, I feel, can help, and the I help skill is actually really useful. And Uni can actually spare an EXE drive slot. I feel Ram going with Blanc is actually really good because she has HDD SP use. The SP using for HDD to be reduced, which I feel is better than what Rom can give her for backup. And I believe I have Ice Needles equipped onto Blanc's EXE drive skills. And we've proven that Tekken and Broccoli is actually a really powerful combination. Now I'm going to show the equipment for the main 4 who I messed with. Of course, we got Get Her Burn Anime. Also, I did not change the processors on anyone. We got the Heavy Rifle, which is the best shop item we can get for Uni at this point in the game. Heavy Hammer, best for Blanc. And Tekken has the best fist. However, I actually equipped the Iron Bracelet onto her. Because here's the thing about Tekken. Tekken is a full-out bruiser with kind of caution to the wind for defenses. Here's the Rune Bangle, which I originally had on her. Now look at the Iron Bracelet. It skyrockets her HP and her strength quite a bit, but it kind of does very little to help her vitality. However, I feel like this is something actually good for Tekken, because it's just essentially putting an extreme on her character. Anyway, I feel like even if the final battle isn't this episode, I feel like we're approaching the end of this game Also, my shares are a little weird because I turned in
I'd
quest.
take you there if I could.
Also, yeah, I didn't get Mina or any of the other CP oracles. I decided that if we were getting close to the end anyway, what's kind of the point? Like a little bit of just kind of what's the point? This might mean I might have to forego the best ending because I don't know if you need every single optional character for the best ending to be in your party, but they're already story related, so I doubt it. And even if that was the case, if I had to get everyone, I already would have been screwed over because I can't get everyone with the amount of megabytes I have. I can only get 2, maybe 3 of them. Actually, no, I can only really realistically get 2 of them. If that's the case, then maybe I'll speed run through the game essentially on a replay, and just show off the best ending in that regard, maybe. But yeah, okay, I'm talking a lot as if this is the end of the game, which, admittedly, I think we're getting close to anyway. So yeah, I'm thinking that if I'm not, like, not only is it like a pain in the ass to kind of do, but if I can't get all of them, I wouldn't feel comfortable. I kind of wouldn't feel comfortable just getting any of them, especially if we are so close to the end. So hopefully that all makes sense, and yeah, let's go to Game Industry Graveyard now.
It's time to depart.
I gotta say, something I kind of don't like about Game Industry Graveyard
I need to calm myself.
Oh crap, I need to change the music. I'll change it after this fight.
Here I come! Yay! I see.
Something that
I'll do this gracefully.
Something that I kind of don't like about Game Industry Graveyard is, like, another example of why I'm not getting Mina is that the item that we need to get from her is only in change enemies in the Game Industry Graveyard.
Target set.
Meaning I could have only gotten it in Chapter 4 or now.
It's my turn. Here I
So
come.
I kind of like and don't like that Game Industry Graveyard closes.
Be gone. I'll do my best.
If you're wondering what I'm doing, also I'm grinding for EXE drive.
You weren't paying attention. I need to calm myself.
Meaning Nepgear actually can't do much in that regard. She's the ultimate enemy killer, but she's a little too strong when it comes to weapons.
Next.
So yeah.
Target set. Let me grease my turn.
Not to say that the other girls aren't plenty strong on their own. You can clearly see we're getting a lot of results.
My best action now is you. So easy. There. Bicep Faust.
Alright. And we're out of here. Also, I really wish I could have put all the CPU candidates into my final team for the battle, but if Arfoire from the last game is any indication, the final battles here will be tough, and even the end game itself can be pretty difficult, so I need to put my best foot forward.
Let me see. Leave it to me.
Which surprisingly enough, even though everyone talks about the CPU strength, has a human.
Target set. I'm going to help. Okay. My best action now is take this. So easy. It's my turn. There. Take this. You.
Also, I changed everyone's combos around just a little bit, though.
Bicep Faust.
And done. Alright, let me change up the, let me configure around with the, there we go. This sounds a whole lot better. Sorry I had to lower it for so long. I had to compensate for how, like, killer that map, like, how, like, super loud that map theme is. So, yeah. Anyway, there's nothing here to see in Area 1, so let's just get to Area 2. Also, by the way, this team you see here, even if this isn't final battle, this is probably the team you'll be seeing for the rest of the game, because Yeah, like, keep in mind how much
this?
work Blanc has put in, and she's 4 levels away from my party's average. Are some of these enemies new, actually?
Let's go!
I'll take on a disc, actually.
I'll do my best! Here I come! Please prepare yourself!
Wow, these discs survived.
Yay! I take on!
That's actually kind of impressive.
Target set! Like, my best action now is... Be gone! Be gone! You can't escape. It's my turn!
Anyway, let's go straight in.
Sure! I'll do my best! Please prepare yourself! I'm sorry.
And a little more from
Ball!
Uni and
Target set! Attacking now! Ball!
like I thought.
That was a cinch. Level up! I'm gonna get level... I'm more beautiful now.
Which way am I supposed to go? Okay, plot's this way. Have I never ventured further into the depths? I thought I did once. Alright.
Don't they notice us? I can go anytime! Here I come! Yay! See, I'll do this gracefully.
Well, I guess everything can't survive Neptune's attacks the same way the dark.
Target set! Let me grace you. I can do this. It's my turn. You. I'm going to skewer you. Teddy. Let me see.
Oh no, skills are sealed. Good thing I'm
I'll do my best.
Good thing I'm not using skills like whatsoever. Well, it's close to a rank 4.
What's this?
Oh, the ancient toy set. Didn't we get that before? Anyway.
What's this?
Oh, another Rollman's charm, actually. And, here's the event here.
Yes!
Let's go. Let's waste no time. Speaking of Momus, I didn't think we'd actually run into him in this game.
Destruction. Everything.
Oh, this is just the Deity of Sin. This is what she looks like. She looks like Momus.
That must be the Deity of Sin. Arfoire. Heavens, what a brute.
If the people knew she looked like this, I doubt anyone would have put their faith in her.
Ah!
I don't sense any intelligence coming from her, New. It's hard to put into words, but the sound of her voice, it strikes a very sour note. Arfoire, a gigantic mass of pure, concentrated evil.
Save the commentary. I think she spotted us and knows that we're her enemies.
Yikes! What should we do?
Aw, Compy Poo, isn't it obvious? We're gonna give her the old what for and end this madness.
But man, she looks strong. Definitely not my type of wifey.
You two don't seem to be affected by this in the least.
Okay, whatever. We finish her off and then we're all done, right?
Right. It was a pretty crazy ride, but now...
It's time to end it. Yes, let's banish her from our world for good!
You look pretty tough.
I need to calm myself.
I guess this is potentially the final battle.
Processor unit set. Processor
Even if it
unit
isn't, let's give it
complete.
our all. Let's give it our all like any other fight. I think I'll back up, actually. I'll let her come
Should I
to me.
take on?
Also,
Leave it to me.
why does she have Momus's design?
Processor
I
unit
don't 100%
ready.
get
This
that.
is the true power of a goddess.
Anyway,
It's my turn. I'll show you the true power of a goddess. Processor unit set complete.
use defense support on everyone,
Leave
and
it to me!
let's start off big.
That won't work!
Yeah, see, that defense boost is actually really good. Let's kick things off with a Panzer
I'll
Blade, shall we?
provide the support!
Such power!
It's my turn!
Wow, that did a lot of
I'll
damage
end this
to
with
her.
one shot.
I doubt this is the final boss, though. Anyway, let's do a Charlie horse.
Where are you looking at?
Still kind of one of the funniest animations in the game. Let's use I don't know. I'll just, if I wanted to bruise the strength, I just use
My
offense.
turn!
I just use
I'll
offense
end this
here.
with one shot.
Anyway,
Target in sight.
Annoyance!
Within range. Target in sight.
Annoying.
My will cannot be bent.
boom.
It's my turn.
And let's just go in with an attack.
Here I
Annoying!
come. Take this. I'm ready
power.
anytime.
The apocalypse
I can
is
still do this.
nigh.
Look at all this damage that Tekken is
How's
doing.
that? Yeah.
Annoyance!
Go in a bit with some
I'm going to skewer you.
Annoying.
You're
regular
within my
damage
range.
and
Annoyance!
blow him up, Uni.
Annoyance!
Target locked. Target. Here I go.
Power! Such power!
Yeah. Take this. It's my turn.
This can't be the final boss. This is going down way too easy. Like, get her burn anime aside. This is a
Annoying!
look at all this damage. Let's see Tekken style actually.
Annoyance!
I can still do this. You.
Such
Here I come.
Let's use
Die.
Such
Who
power!
should I target? Within range. Target locked. Target inside. Like, need to be as good as my
Power.
sister.
use another Panzer Blade
I
actually.
will get you with my Panzer Blade.
Such power! The apocalypse is nigh.
Now a little more.
Such power! Annoyance!
I'm ready anytime.
Keep up the pressure. It's only a matter of
Yeah.
time before we
Here
die.
I come. I'm going to skewer
Power!
you. It's my
Futile!
turn. This feels good.
You know what? Actually, let's see if we can blow her up with Celestial Servants and just finish this now. Go Neptunia, it's all you.
I'll overdrive. I'll use all I have.
I want Neptunia to be the one.
Yeah.
This
It's
vessel
over.
is no more.
This is my... No. Our power. Yes. Now I level up. I think level. I can see good. I think I got...
Body collapsing.
Did we do it? The body is crumbling, you. We did it! We won! Yay!
I'm still not so sure about this.
Peace for game industry, hooray! It was worth risking the lives of myself and my wifeys. Yeah, this should be... Wait, what's that?
Not enough. This body, not enough.
Thought so.
Huh? A light is coming out of her crumbling body! Perhaps we only destroyed her body. Until we seal away her soul, we cannot call this a victory. How do you seal a soul? The CPUs of the past use their own bodies to do that sort of thing. Your bodies? You can't mean... Jeez, the most annoying job just had to come last. I guess we have no choice, do we?
Do today the stuff you don't want to do tomorrow, they say. Let's finish this now.
Wait! This means you're all going to be sealed away too! Perhaps, in the worst case scenario. Don't! You're not allowed! Blonde, please don't go. Let me do it in your place! Stop trying to steal my spotlight! You're way too young for this. Besides,
I need to act like your big sister at some point, right?
But... Hey, ladies, I hate to kick your soapboxes, but I'm not planning to get sealed away with that thing.
Huh? Peace attained through sacrifice is never long-lasting. I have no little sister to take my reins, and I've quite the backlog of games to play, so...
Then, you'll really come back?
For sure. Come on, you gotta learn to trust Nep Senior, Nep Junior. Alrighty, here I go. Quit your grouching and moaning and get sealed away, villain.
I should thank you for all the problems you've caused. Let me show you how I plan to repay you.
I like how they're not.
This will end it.
I like how they're not even transformed for this, by the way.
Prepare yourself for the grand finale.
CPUs.
No way! It can't be.
Wait, are they really gone?
Neptune! Neptune!
Are you all prepared?
Yes, we are.
Not like we needed to do anything special. We're in our normal clothes and doing our usual things.
Emotionally prepared, she meant. Addressing the masses with red baggy eyes would be embarrassing.
What? It's not like I was up all night crying or anything.
All right, you two.
Jeez.
Behave yourselves, because today is when you both become the new CPUs.
Wait, this isn't the ending, is it? No, this can't be the ending.
We will. Duh. It's not like we're little babies.
We'll be just fine. I see. You do look more mature these days.
My dearest darling is hurt. Why?
It's okay, Chica. It's okay. They're there.
Someone still isn't over it, New. Now. That just goes to show how much she loved Vert.
To be fair, this must be like depending on how long it's been after the goddesses sealed themselves. This has to be like this has to be like this is still like a very sad thing. Like the loss of a family member, like strikes the chord for a very long time. Who knows how long? Who knows how much time has passed since the goddesses sealed themselves?
Let's cut the chit-chat. A lot of people are out there waiting for you girls. Do your best, everyone! I'm gonna be right here cheering my wifeys on!
All right, here we go. The Deity of Sin has been banished from our world. ASIC has been destroyed, and all remnants have peacefully ceased their operations. Not everyone is pleased about this, but the truth is irrevocable. Peace has returned to game industry. That said, we CPU candidates were unable to bring our sisters back home. We all had faith that they would return, but then one of us started to cry. And then another. And then another. After we ran out of tears to shed, we found the resolve to stand up again, on our own 2 feet. Today will mark the day that we take over our sisters' roles as CPUs. I will do all I can, for my sister's sake. It is time to address your public, Nepgear. Right.
It's our big debut. You better not blow it.
Do your best.
If you totally suck, I'll be right behind you to take your place.
Here goes. Hello, I'm Nepgear, and starting today, I am the CPU of Planetoon. I hope you will accept me. With that being said, I'm sorry to have been away for so long. I kept you waiting, but now, peace has been restored to our world of game industry. But it was the former CPU, my sister, and not me, who sealed the Deity of Sin away at the cost of her life. At the time,
there was nothing I could do to help her. That's why I want to do all I can for everyone now. I'll carry on her will and bring prosperity to our nation. Are you okay? You look like you're about to cry. I'll be fine. I can't be crying all the time anymore, right?
Oh, that was a Caesar salad of a speech there. Your big dead sister is proud of you, Nep Jr.
Quit making light of the situation. Everyone really does think we're dead, you know.
Oh, so they are alive. For a split second, I thought that was Nep's ghost talking.
It makes it hard to appear now of all times. I was so hoping that we would have returned sooner.
Blame Neptune for moving so slow.
Hey, don't be a jerk. That old fart of a goddess kept clawing at my tender legs and wouldn't let me go.
We shouldn't tarry any longer. If we do, our entrance will be all the more difficult to accept. It really is Neptune's fault, so she should be the one to do something about it. Come on, go.
I pass. I know I'm a real slick icebreaker, but going out there is a bit too slippery for me.
We're getting nowhere listening to her nonsense. Let's just throw her with all our might.
I can get behind that plan. Noir, would you grab onto her legs for me?
What the hell is all this?
Yeah, let's count down from 3 and then toss her.
Huh? Wait, don't lift me. No, I have a PSDT because I always fall from high places.
Like, I knew they weren't going to be dead because of... because that entire scene is pretty much handled with that way in mind. It's just like... it's like the whole idea of sacrifice was mentioned only then and then done at that moment, and all the girls said, like, we don't plan to die from this. Like, the entire idea of the like, if this was an actual sacrifice, it would have been played up a lot more.
3, 2, 1, throw!
This is still amazing. Shit.
That's the end of that chapter. Phew, I need a nap.
Me too.
Oh, get over it. You can't be tired from this. Our jobs are just about to begin, you know? Yeah. I have to carry the burden my sister carried for so long. Watch over me from above, Neptune.
Now she's gonna fall on Nepgear, I call it.
Look out below! Fire!
Huh?
Yeah! Whoa!
Look out, it's falling ghosts!
Goodness! Ouch! My coccyx! Huh? Neptune? From above?
I'm home.
She literally descended from heaven. Well, more like the descent is literal.
Huh? Why? From the sky? What the goodness?
So, if you're willing to listen, there's a reason for my being catapulted into your lap, buddy.
With that entrance botched, I'm home too. Perhaps the Nep catapult was not our greatest idea, CPUs.
There goes any emotional impact for our big reunion scene.
Huh? Lon? You're back? My brain isn't really able to process what's happening, but you're my sister, right?
Yeah, I'm home and I'm hungry. Whoa, I don't need a salty shower. How about you greet me with that adorable smile of yours, huh?
But... Neptune, you big jerk!
Wow, that's the first time she's ever said anything negative about Neptune.
Hey, I get home...
Then we can be together again? You're not going to leave me again, are you?
I skipped that line, let's see. Hey, get home a tiny bit past your random deadline. You wanna call me names? Not cool.
No way. So dry them eyes, kiddo. Everyone's watching you.
Okay. But...
Huh? What?
Welcome home, Neptune.
Yeah, sorry for the wait.
And if this was anything like Neptunia 1, we'd have the credits, I'd say the final thoughts, and, you know, everything would be good. We'd move on to the next Let's Play. But this ain't happening this time around. This isn't Neptunia 1. For you see, things are a little bit different this time around. We got the normal ending, yes, and while the normal ending is pretty good in its own right, I learned something very interesting while editing this part together. That by getting the normal ending, we lose an entire chapter of this game. Yeah, I'm not kidding. There is an entire chapter 7 that we missed kind of because we got only the normal ending of this game and we're not en route to the true ending because I missed something. And so yeah, I'd normally be fine just showing just showing off the best ending as a bonus video. Since we're missing an entire chapter and not just even like an extra scene or even an extra boss fight, I have to show things off this time around. So yeah, while you can consider this journey done in its own way, we're not done at all. We finished one journey, but we're going to be starting another. So, I guess in a way I could just say this. Next time on Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 2 Sister Generation, I'll have gone back, played the game up to this point again, except this time we go after the best ending. So, see you guys then.